Fortnite's first teaser of the upcoming Star Wars live events has now been found, as well as these insane secrets added inside the official in-game mini events. Yeah, it's actually in-game right now. Yes, it's true. The mini storyline event has begun in-game, and all of our predictions have come true. Yeah, sorry haters. Here at Magic Moses, a demon portal has been set up, and look who's here. Daigo, the Mask Maker. Yes, the same Mask Maker that defeated Shogun X and saved Jade. In last season's event, Daigo is back, and on his face is that evil and mysterious mask. There are a handful of secret Easter eggs at this mini event location that you really need to see. So, let's check them out. Yo, no way. Yo, right there, that's Daigo. You know, the bad guy from last season? You guys already know. I said it like in every single video. Yo, he's wearing some kind of mask. Yo, that must be the mask, right? The mask that we've been talking about. The mask found on Daigo's face is the same mask. It's found inside the underground basement, which he repaired over the last couple of updates. But only now have we discovered what this mask really is. And it's not good news. Sorry, jump scare, surprise, supporter creator code. Hashtag ad, hashtag I'm an Epic Games partner. If you like these videos, enter my supporter creator code in. It helps me out a bunch. I really appreciate it, guys. Alright, back to the video. Before the mask ended up on Daigo's face, it could be seen here in-game, making a bunch of creepy noises. When players listened closely to the noises heard, it was clear that some secret message was being whispered. But players online all agree that the words spoken are the name Asmodeus. Yeah, Asmodeus seems to be the name that is coming from this mask, which turns out is actually a Japanese name for a mysterious myth related to a demon king. A demon king, or a king of demons, seems to be the rough translation to this name, which basically confirms one thing, that whatever is inside this mask, we can be pretty sure that it's some kind of king of demons. And as it's on Daigo's face, and he's messing around with a demon portal, we can be pretty sure we're in for something crazy in this mini event. Yo, wait, there's somebody else here. Oh, it's a boss. Oh, it's Fletcher Kane. Oh, wait a minute, hold up. What are you doing here, Fletcher Kane? Boss Fletcher Kane has now moved to this location, and he seems to be watching over Daigo as he interacts with this portal. So what is Season 2's big bad guy doing with this dangerous mask-wielding monster? Well, it turns out Fletcher Kane and Daigo have been working together, as both Daigo and Kane want the missing 0-point shard, and Midas seems to know all about it. Daigo's been supplying Alpha with masks and promising Kane ultimate power. With Kane's gold, Daigo made a mask that may be powerful enough to crack through the portal and collect the 0-point shard. We have to stop Daigo from getting the 0-point shard at all costs. So that is why Fletcher Kane can now be found at this mini event location. Yo, that portal effect is crazy. Look at the way he's like lasers happening. Yo, bro looks stressed. Portals and other event effects have already been discovered in the game's files, which tells us a whole story on what will be happening over the next week of this mini event. So, hey, spoilers incoming. Some kind of beam with 4 different phases is expected to appear. A beam of light that appears on the ground and slowly makes its way up to the sky to release some kind of rift. We also see an effect called Portal Explosion, which seems to show off some kind of explosive energy coming from what we can presume is some kind of portal. It seems every couple of days, a new stage will appear, causing a larger and larger rift in our sky, taking us to the final event of this season. Well, they killed Fletcher Kane. Wait, look! These interruptions are getting tedious. Daigo, are you good, bro? Well, look, I guess Daigo's gone, but I presume he'll return as soon as I load up into another game. And with Fletcher Kane defeated, I guess we won't be seeing that boss in the next season. Huh. Speaking of the next season's bosses, Fortnite's first teaser of an upcoming Star Wars live event has now been found, and it's huge. We already already know Season 3 of Fortnite is going to be a Star Wars themed season. And we already know any day now, a giant Death Star is soon to appear in our sky. But this is not the only Star Wars changes to expect. A brand new location change seems to be taking place here. Yes, this location was literally just added, but it seems it's to be changed again to a Star Wars location. Sound effects found in the game's files related to a mud block sound can be heard, suggesting that a dark wooded swamp area, kinda like the location where Yoda lived in the Star Wars films, is going to be added to our game of Fortnite. There is no location in Fortnite right now that is closer to Yoda's homeland than this location right here. So with these sound effects in the game's files, expect to see Yoda arrive to our game, most likely at this location. Yeah, sorry Mortal Kombat fans. Other Star Wars locations are expected to arrive in-game, and you really need to see them. We can see here, south of Outlaw Oasis, first major preparations for this upcoming Star Wars location has begun, as a giant truck can be seen clearing a space for some kind of new location. Trees have been slowly being removed each update, creating a rather large flat area, which Epic Games has not actually done anything with, but at least so far. But it seems this is the location related to an upcoming Star Wars update, so expect to see a Star Wars boss at this future location. The Death Star has now been discovered up close and personal. Well, kind of. Leakers have found the model of the Death Star that is soon to appear in our skies. Yeah, this is the real Death Star that is going to appear in our game. But of course, it is a low-textured version. I mean, like really low-textured. Players will soon see the Death Star in the sky as a small white dot, and it will be getting bigger and bigger as the season goes on. And this white dot will soon become a fully textured Death Star. With a new Star Wars season, players are excited to know that a giant AT-AT is likely to arrive to our game. We are yet to see one of these giant walking robots appear in Fortnite, as each year we do get a Star Wars update, and we have never seen these iconic robots. So get excited, as in this next season, it's a full Star Wars themed season. So it is highly likely that these giant robots will appear on our island. Yes, sir. Yeah, we call that the Snipe and Explode special. We use the sniper to find where they are, and we use the explosion to ruin their day. I help! Bye! Back in the storm! If you can't tell, the rocket launcher actually blasts them backwards. It's like an exotic rocket launcher, so it like does some like shockwave explosion. That's why it's so sick. Like me at video games. And sick isn't good. Okay, maybe the rocket launcher ain't so good. And apparently, I can't use the shockwave on myself. Yeah, good to know at the end of the game. Yeah, great to know that then.
Stupid.
No, you're stupid.